Hi everyone, Cindy here. I would have been here sooner, but I realize I have a problem with the camera, a little bit of camera phobia, I guess. So anyway, just bear with me. Still a little nervous, I don't know. So anyway, here's one of those, the X handkerchief that I had done in my previous video. And as you can see, it's not that great. I mean, it's okay for one of my first projects, so I'm not crying about it really. Here's the bag. I'll have to remember that when I to put on to really soak it with the dyes on the other two that I have. And this one, oh, this one was much better. This was the Sunburst. I didn't want to look like a target. A little more white spots than I would prefer, but still. Get the gist? So anyway, yeah, about this phobia, I mean, it's real. I'm sure other people have felt it. And you know, it got me thinking about when the last time I took a picture, or somebody took a picture of me, and I honestly can't tell you when that was. Except for maybe mugshot, but that doesn't care. That doesn't matter. That doesn't care. That doesn't matter right now. That's a story for another day. So I have decided to wet these down because, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, yeah, I had another video and silly me forgot to turn the microphone on. So during that video, I did fold up and dye two more handkerchiefs, which I'll show at the end of this video, so stick around. Okay, this was the large. I had this actually already tied up and ready to go to dye, and then I decided, well, maybe I should show it. I should show me twisting it and fussing around with it so you can get an idea of how it should look when you've done twisting it up and spiraling the material like so. Silly tag is in the way. I'd really like to cut that out, but then I don't want my shirts to look like they've been used. Ew! What's a used looking shirt? Nobody. And look at that. Apparently somebody didn't clean the kitchen completely. I got orange dye on this shirt already. Oh. Never mind, Big Daddy. I guess it was my turn to clean the kitchen. Is that all you have to say? Oh, I like these rubber bands that I got with the kit much better than just... is right. Something ain't right at the bottom of this. It should have been round from what I remember when I did these before. Because then you want to dye it like in pie shapes, you know, little triangles. Otherwise, the spiral doesn't come out quite right. Wow, that one won't do. So I was so nervous this morning, and I take propranolol on a daily basis, which is a beta blocker. What does it block? Betas. I don't know. But anyway, I think that it's supposed to lower heart rate. So it's actually banned in professional sports. So I'm thinking that should work. I'll just take an extra one, you know, so, but still, being still kind of, I don't know, the more I think about it, the more panicky I get, I guess. So, you know, so I wanted to create some ambiance with a plant and my lava lamp, and figure, what the heck. How about a gummy? I'll try a gummy. And actually, I do feel a little better. Not as jumpy, but still a little more chillax. So, ready to make a mess, because this will be messy. And what colors do I want? Yeah, I was thinking about purple and yellow for the Vikings, but I think it's too soon to be thinking about football colors, eh? I really want to get rid of these colors. They're on their last day. I want to get out some more summer colors. Break out the summer colors, right? Oh. So, how am I going to do the pie shape? I guess I'm not. This is so weird. Maybe I can. I'm just going to do between the rubber bands different colors. Maybe like a rainbow color. Oh, I think I got it wrong already. I have a list here of how the rainbow colors go. And right after blue is indigo. And I'm like, really? That's what you're going to give me? What's the difference between blue and indigo? Is it lighter? I was hoping this shirt would soak up some of this dye that ran through. And I'm gonna run out of blue. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm just gonna have to. Use another blue. So, this is the awkward time when I can't think of anything to say. But I'm sure a lot of you would just say, "Oh, Cindy, why don't you just pour yourself a whiskey?" That would, oh yes, that would definitely calm me down. Unfortunately, I would want a big, tall glass of whiskey. And make it straight, please. Because why mess around when you're drinking? You want the full effect right away. Make it warm, too, so I can down it quicker. You probably heard this story before. And yes, oh, this is definitely a big boozer. And so, that is definitely out of the question for me. No booze. Oh, I did not mess around with 3.2 beer either. Oh, gee, baby. Baby liquid. What is that, for babies? Excuse me for one moment while I rinse this plate off. Whew. I don't want the whole thing to be blue. Although you can do that. I mean, if you just want one color, you could definitely do that. Just make sure you have a lot of folds, I would imagine. Let's go purple, or maybe violet. Maybe this is violet. That's one of the colors of the rainbow. Or so Google says. So I also would recommend, when you're dyeing anyway, to either put on a rayold shirt or an apron. Would help a lot. If you're as messy as I am. Yeah, I was really in my the video that I can't really publish unless you want to hear it, the silent movie type. You know, I was just totally freaking out in there and thinking, wow, my first video was 40 minutes and I was so trying to rush through that I didn't think that my 2 handkerchiefs that I had done for that video were going to turn out that good. And actually, they're a lot bigger improvement to my first 2, which, oh, I can't wait to show you. Oh, I ran out of purple. This is good. This is good. The quicker I can run out of these, I'll break into, like I said, the lighter colors. Ooh, yes, gotta have light colors. Oh, man. And I was figuring too that these big shirts will probably take a long time to do. So I'll probably just only be able to tie up one and dye it, and that would be it. And I probably, ooh, really, you know, so I looked up my phobia online, of course. You know, I'm curious. But I really don't need a shrink to tell me that I'm not really loony, but, well, just a little bit loony. To say, oh yeah, it's just in your head, Cindy. Well, I know that. And what do they say when you're scared of something? Ooh, do it more. Do it more often. Do it as often as you can. That way you get used to it. Easy for them to say. Easy for them to say. They're probably naturals when they get on stage or do public speaking or something like that. Ooh, horrible. Public speaking, no way. Not I. I think I'm going to use up the rest of this blue. I think it's like turquoise. Or darker. It's kind of like, ooh, Ooh, that's so pretty. I'm going to run out of this before I get to the end. Then I wouldn't know what to add at the bottom. Or with this is the bottom. This would be the bottom of the shirt. Oops, I think I need a bigger platter if I'm going to be doing it on the counter. It just seems a little better for the camera angle instead of me having to move the camera and mess around with it, because I'm still technologically challenged and I don't want to keep asking Big Daddy to get up off his chair and come over here and help me, because he's busy with his own thing. Hey, Big Daddy? And that's about the size of it. From that side of the room. Oh, man. Wow. I didn't want to use black, but since I got all these dark colors, I might as well fill it in on the bottom. Try to get them white spots. Oh, I see white spots in there already. As he was explaining to me too about the weave. So there's different weave styles, like for the bag, or for the shirt, or for the handkerchiefs. It's a different weave. And I just said, well, whatever, it sucks. It doesn't want to absorb the dye like I'm expecting. I want it to. So, very good. And what a mess. I will put that in one of these heavy-duty plastic bags that are really perfect for this kind of stuff. I'll just put that in the sink for now. And that, my friends, is the end of the video. Oops, I almost forgot something I was gonna do. And please, like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And it's free. We all like free things. So I better put on gloves because I got dirty hands now. I don't want to get these fresh dyes on these new. Okay, this was the one that. Could you please come here, Big Daddy? Just, could you please? Because I have something in the way. Could you please get this on camera? Because I'm kind of busy. This was the one that I had just rubber banded all over and tried to make like little sunspots. So that was my first one. One of the first ones. No, not one of the first ones. I'm sorry, this is the second batch. But that one was folded up in the first video. And I made another X. And this time, I think it came out much better. Heavy metal? Do you think heavy metal when you see this, Big Daddy? Thank you, Big Daddy. Anywho, later, Gator. Cut.